All right, let's get this thing back on the rails.
Sorry.
I'm Greg Tepper. That's Greg Powers. This is This Week in Crootin. It's This Week in Recruiting with Greg Powers, our Director of Recruiting here at Dave Campbell's Texas Football. Follow him on Twitter at GPowersScouts. He has fine work at texasfootball.com/recruiting. And, of course, this is brought to you by our delicious chicken friends at Chicken Express. Chicken Express. A slogan should be said here that I don't have prepared.
It's great.
It's great.
It's fried chicken.
It's fried chicken. And what are you, too good for fried chicken? If you're too good for fried chicken,
I'm not.
We just need to talk. I am not.
As a matter of fact, yeah. Maybe Chicken Express for lunch today.
I was going to say, going to be about lunchtime.
Whoa.
Let me tell you, when you have a day, Chicken Express to me always feels like the ultimate comfort food. When I'm having a tough day at work,
Agree. It's
just like, let me go get an instant upgrade to my day.
You can't be upset if you got one of those yellow boxes in front of you.
Yellow box.
Those are actually the games that I go to when the yellow box is there, especially when the teams get them. Because a lot of teams get the yellow box for the post game. I'm always sweet talking the coach to try to talk my way into one of those boxes.
Coach, I'd like an interview, but more importantly,
for sure.
It's Week in Recruiting. Let's start with our prospect on the rise. I'm really glad we're talking about this guy.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about Mount Enterprise senior athlete Kagan Ash, who is this week picked up his first Power 4 offer from Texas Tech. He got it thanks in part to the fact that he was the running back MVP at the Next Level Athlete Showcase in January. Kagan Ash has been a mainstay for Mount Enterprise for years. Like, his rushing numbers are out of control.
I have those numbers for you if you need them.
Kagan Ash is that dude, and I'm glad that he's getting the attention, because one of the things I always worry about is like really good football players just getting overlooked because they play at the wrong school. And Mount Enterprise is a small school, right? It's a 2A program, but Kagan Ash is that dude.
6,820 yards.
Jeez.
99 career touchdowns, 96 rushing touchdowns. Last year, he went for 32 touchdowns in 1960, but he also flipped over and added some valuable reps on the defensive side of the ball, 49 tackles, 9 TFLs, and an interception return for a touchdown. And I think it could play on either side of the ball. You mentioned that he won running back MVP at the Next Level Athlete Showcase back in January here in Dallas. There are a lot of schools that have a high interest in him on the defensive side of the ball to play linebacker. He's a little bit bigger than his listed measurements. We had him officially at 6 foot, 199 pounds back in January, so he's pushing right at 200. He should remind a lot of Texas high school football fans of former Mineola star Dawson Pendergrass by his style of play and the fact that he could contribute on either side of the ball in college. And it was great to see him get rewarded with an offer from Texas Tech following a big camp performance. And this is a note for other recruits that are listening to this today, and you want to be the next Kagan Ash. There's still room at some of these camps to get out there and get in front of some of these coaches. We have a full list of those camps on the site, so find one for yourself and try to get in front of some coaches and work out. Good things can happen.
He is a testament that if you keep grinding, you know what I mean, then good things will happen to you, and that is obviously the case with Kagan Ashton. Big expectations for Mount Enterprise as well as he enters his senior season. Let's roll on and talk about our commit of the week. Our commit of the week, we're going down, staying out east, kind of, Sulphur Springs, senior offensive lineman Vincent Johnson.
The big fella.
All 6'5", 310 of them, and he is heading west to Stanford as the...
Oh, sorry about that. That's my bad.
Oh, no.
TCU.
Never mind.
Vincent Johnson committed to TCU.
He committed to TCU.
That's my fault.
That is very much not on the West Coast. TCU is located in Fort Worth.
It's a little west of Sulphur Springs.
That is true. He is heading west. TCU, Vincent Johnson is heading there. A big get, and I mean that in the literal sense.
Yeah, huge get for TCU. He's a road grader, and the first thing that you're going to notice when you're watching this tape is how strong he is at the point of attack. And he's playing left tackle for Sulphur Springs, but I think he kicks inside to the interior at the next level. He's going to be a massive road grading interior offensive lineman. He's the number 9 interior offensive lineman for us in this rankings class. And I have to tell you, this class on the inside is quite special. I can't remember a class as deep on the in the trenches in quite some time. And we have some of those bookend left tackle types, but this year it's loaded with like guys who will pancake you. And speaking of pancakes, new TCU commit Vincent Johnson had 50 of them last season. 50 pancakes, and that cashed him in for All-State honors, TSWA, and Padilla Poll All-State honors. So he picked up some big recognition for picking up all those and mashing all those defensive linemen.
He is, how do I say this? The game is not nuanced for Vincent Johnson. When you watch his tape, you're just like, what if he just like bowls people over? Like it's a violent brand of football, but he is exceptional out there on the left tackle spot, and obviously TCU getting a big get there with the 310-pounder out of Sulphur Springs, Vincent Johnson, the newest commit to TCU. Let's round it all out with our underclassmen of the week. Our underclassmen of the week. Going to Atascocita to talk about their cornerback, right? Trenton Blaylock, who this week had a great visit to Texas A&M, and as a result picked up an offer from Texas A&M. He's starting to blow up. The 2027 playmaker has got offers from places like SMU, Texas, Ole Miss. This is a guy who's going to be one of the next big things there for Atascocita. They tend to reload, and that secondary is looking very loaded. Trenton Blaylock, the cornerback, is looking very strong.
And if you're a Texas high school football fan or a football fan in general, the Blaylock name should ring out to you. Of course, his father, Derek Blaylock, was an accomplished NFL running back. Last year, the class produced Torrey Blaylock, who was one of the top-rated recruits in the country. His brother Tavian played at Wisconsin, I believe. And, it's just a football family deep with tradition, and he's next in line. And you're going to watch his highlight tape here and see a lot of down the field playmaking ability, see him open up some stuff on the offensive side of the ball. But I like his tape at defensive back. I think he has the size and the ability to make that a future calling card for him. And there you see him in the flats making a tackle on what I would assume is a very talented wide receiver, because guess what? Every wide receiver he plays against in his district is talented, right? It's one of the top districts in the state. Their run and march through the playoffs always makes these Atascocita players battle tested. And I'm going to give a shout out because he was the fastest man at his camp stop in College Station. 4.45 40-yard dash, and that helped power his offer. He's going to get all the big-time offers, and he's going to be one of the biggest recruits down in the Houston area in the cycle.
And the latest in the door for Atascocita 2027 cornerback Trenton Blaylock. Always the fastest, the next through our door is Greg Powers, our director of recruiting here.
I think I appreciate that.
Football. It was a good effort. Yeah, I was trying. Listen, it's magazine day. We sent the magazine to press today, so a little frazzled. Follow me on Twitter at GPowersScout. See if I know work at TexasFootball.com/recruiting. Powers, thanks, bud.
Appreciate you having me on.